Some time ago, me and my friends played a Roblox horror game inspired by FNAF called The Intruder. Now, I had a lot of criticism of the game. It did a lot of cool stuff, but it was mostly kind of a slog. My main criticisms were too much cutscenes in a multiplayer game, and the game never really doing anything with its really unique mechanic. Good, I summed up that 10-minute long video for you. Now, I did kind of feel bad because I was criticizing only half of the game. I decided to come back to the single player about a month after that video. Now, I thought it was only 3 missions. It's only going to take me about maybe an hour. Or 3. So sit tight while I go over why the Intruder single player is a frustrating mess. Oh, and because Mama didn't raise no bitch, I played the entire thing on Nightmare difficulty. This will come into play later. The first level is largely unchanged. The fuse box is a different position, but I don't remember where it is because it never went out once for me. And I mostly just spent the entire time relearning how to play this game. Now, obviously you don't have any other players, so the Intruder can't do that really cool thing where it becomes one of your friends. What it does do is it comes up to the door and tries to convince you to let it in, and I actually really love this.
Yo, bro, it's me, Ronnie. This is some sweet place you got here. Why not come see me? I'm just beyond the door.
Like, okay, yeah, I can't take it seriously, but I think it's really charming. But yeah, level 1 is largely the same. It's a little different. Not much worth talking about. Level 2, on the other hand, is the real meat and potatoes of this video, guys. Because level 2 is literally the exact same as multiplayer. No different. Like, level 1 was basically the same, but he remade the level to fit one person. You didn't have that weird hallway in the back with the fuse generator. No, level 2 is exactly the same. In every way. It is clearly not meant for one person. So I'm going to give you a quick recap of what you're supposed to do in this level before I go on to explaining why you should not be here. First things first, the awareness meter. In the first level, it went up when the phone went off. In this level, it's bank alarms. I think. I don't know what these are supposed to be. You just have to go turn them off. Obviously, do not let awareness hit 100. The computer's in the back now. It's functionally the same as level 1's, it's just in a really inconvenient location. If the Intruder gets in, hide in the closet till the lights stop flickering. And you have it. That's it. Those are the mechanics that you have to work with. It's functionally the same as level 1, so why is it so much more bullshit? For some unknown reason, your anxiety jumps up so fast in this night that you just spend all your time in that computer. Which wouldn't be that bad, because you have 2 closets to hide from the Intruder there. Uh-oh, you have to run all around the room to hit the terminals now. And because on Nightmare mode, all 4 of them turn on every time. Now, this wouldn't be so bad if I had, say, 1 or 2 other like-minded individuals to hit those buttons with me, which was clearly the intended mechanic. Now, all of this could have been forgiven if the Intruder attacks didn't last a fucking century. Yeah, dude takes a sweet-ass time walking around this big-ass room. I checked. If you're above 55% anxiety, you just die. There's nothing you can do about it. If he happens to attack back-to-back or just really close like that, you just lose. This level is why this video is 3 hours long. That's why it took me so long, is just this level alone. The other 2 are nothing. And something I haven't touched on yet, when you go to do this level, it puts you in a multiplayer lobby anyways. That means I have to vote on a difficulty. Why am I voting? I am the only person here. And every time you die, it sends you back to the main menu, and you have to go back in, and you have to go through a 30-second wait every time. Why is it designed like this? Now, a lot of people will be like, why didn't you just turn down the difficulty? Put it on easy or hard. What part of Mom Didn't Raise No Bitch did you miss? I'm going to do this on the hardest difficulty or die trying. And I did. My biggest issue with it is that it just felt like it was luck-based. The game puts you in a lot of situations where you just die. There's nothing you can do. So I just had to play until I got the golden run. I optimized this as best I think you can. and it still just feels like a crapshoot. So, good luck if you're gonna try this. But now, on to the reason why I want to make this video, why I went back and played the single player. I had to see the end. I needed to know what it was. And I kind of wish I left it up to interpretation. You open up as a man named Henry, who I believe was probably the guy you played as in the first level, I don't know, who states that his family had been killed by the intruder. Standing in the middle of a highway is a brutal way to kill someone, he says. Yeah, how'd that work? Did he stand in the highway and they swerved? Because he's a tall, dark, ominous figure with creepy eyes and shit. Or did he, like, put her in the road and she got hit by a car? I don't know. I'm looking too deep into it. The level opens up with a phone with who I believe to be the intruder on the other side. Yeah, he rambles on for a moment and then tells you to come down and meet him. So, you do. I actually got worried for a minute when I saw the hallways. I really thought this was going to be another generator thing. Eventually you come to this room with a table in it, and you have to do a bunch of trials to set up the table for some reason. It's obviously like the intruder's taunting you, like he's the fucking Joker or something. Yeah, the first one is just a little parkour puzzle where they're walking a bunch of boards. It's the other ones where it gets a little bit more interesting. The next one is a TV with a bent stop sign and a bunch of road closed signs around it. And a pin pad on the wall that says, "Input the text you find on the TV here." It just says your family is dead. Jesus Christ. The next puzzle is to spell your wife's name. Type in Sarah, and then you get attacked by the Gmod baby. Okay, I need to get this off my fucking chest here. This is so edgy. It's so edgy, I could use it to stab a man. Like, I can't really take any of this seriously because it's so cartoonish. It feels like an Adam West Batman skit. Now, there's an ancient rule in pretty much all forms of media called show, don't tell. This game fails at that. Really bad. There's no cutscene introducing me to this family. I don't see the accident. I'm just told a lot of shit. And none of it really lines up. Again, how did that car accident happen? It's implied that Henry was driving, but who was standing in the road? I don't know. I don't get it. But I am told his wife died. I don't see it. I'm told his newborn or unborn child died. I don't remember. You don't see it. Obviously, that would be kind of fucked, actually. But these puzzles don't work because I have no emotional connection to the character I am playing as. I am not scared of the intruder or the Gmod baby. Actually, for shits and giggles, I'll let the baby kill me to see if I had a jump scare. And it didn't. It just made the screen red for the remainder of my gameplay. I also died again when I was just exploring a little bit during the chase sequence. And this bugged me out and sent me all the way back to the start of the game. This had me really worried because I did not want to replay any of that bullshit. I made my way back up to the kitchen room, and to my utter fucking bewilderment, the door was locked. Now, I had two options here. I either restart to finish the game, or I quit. So naturally, I glitched out of bounds to get myself back into the dining room. You know, because Mama didn't raise no bitch and all that. There's one more challenge with the climb. That's it. And the final area opens. You go down and you hear a voice who you think is Sarah. I mean, obviously it's not, but I really want to see the jump scare. There wasn't one. So I go down again, and this time I have to juke the bitch out and get behind her. There's one kind of cool set piece where you have to hide and then get back to running away. That's it. After that, you leave and an ending cutscene plays saying the police will deal with him. Or something. But it just leaves me confused as to why Henry came here to begin with if we didn't come to kill the guy. I know he states in the intro cutscene that he came here to get footage to prove this guy's evil or something. But why would you do that? That makes no sense. That's the stupidest reason to go in this house. And there we have it. that's the end of Intruder. I gotta say, I really did enjoy this experience, and I'm not going to be playing this game again. I'm glad I got done with it, but the single player was just frustrating. I actually would recommend you play the multiplayer if you have a good group of friends, because that was actually kind of fun, if for no other reason than play with my friends. Well, this has been Saturdoyle, and if you ever want the Intruder VHS tapes episode, like, comment, and subscribe, I suppose. I'll see you guys next time.